Well, certainly has been a while since I made one of these videos. I wanted to get this one out so a lot of you who had been following me since my earlier days had a better idea of what was going on and hopefully a better idea of what's coming up, but first things first. Hello, it's the Captain, and it's great to be back in the year of our Lord Haruhi 2021. Yeah, I bet me returning last year was not something that you had filled out on your bingo card, but hopefully I've produced enough videos to make you realize that this is not a dream and you are not going to wake up in a hospital bed in 2015 and the president is still Barack Obama. No, as far as I'm concerned, I'm back for the reals, but that still doesn't address the massive elephant in the room, so let's get to it. What happened? Why did I all of a sudden stop making videos, updating my channel, the whole 9 yards? Well, you see, it's complicated. There are really 4 reasons as to why. Reason number 1. My computer went to a better place. Or rather, it stayed in the same place, but now it has a big hole through it. Yeah, it's hard to produce videos when the instrument of your creation is 00C. Now, I could have gotten it fixed, bought a new one, things like that, but reason number 2, you see? I'm married now! Yes! How the hell did that happen? On the surface, it doesn't sound like it's going to affect things, but you see, I'm married in India. Naturally, this being a unity between 2 entirely different cultures and different faiths, there was some pushback from family members who were skeptical about whether or not I'd truly fit in. I didn't want to talk about or work on YouTube poop in front of the family, lest it lead them to discover videos that you may have found funny, but they did not. The thing is, I've made a lot of jokes on this channel that can be taken the wrong way very easily. I know you are aware that my videos are not intended to promote despicable acts or beliefs, but I didn't want to be that guy that makes remix videos on YouTube to my new family and run the risk. Truth be told, I myself am not comfortable with some of the jokes I've made in the past. No, that doesn't mean I'm going to hide some of my videos, but I do want to distance myself from some of those jokes. Reason number 3. Video game compulsion. I never shared this with you, but I got lost in video games very easily. Mind you, I wasn't dropping $60 a week on a new title. Rather, I was playing the same 4 to 5 games all the time. It was easy, it was comfortable, I didn't have to think about what I had to do, and my priorities got all mixed up. I could have made so many more videos in the early 2010s had I managed to better myself, but now all that is just lost opportunity, and the truth is, I still struggle with it in some way. When I got Among Us back in October, I was dedicating less time to making videos when I knew I should have been making better use of my time. The difference between the me from then and the now is I can handle my games a lot better, however, so you don't have to worry about me these days. And finally, reason number 4, and maybe the key reason, I forgot the fun of making YouTube poop in the first place. When I got popular in the pre-2010s, I felt like every YouTube poop I made had to be in some way better than the last. I was doing self-inflicted spectacle creep. I made my first YouTube poop in November 2007, and all I was trying to do was make people laugh. I always believed the best YouTube poops are the ones with the best comedy, and back then I made videos not with the intention to fill some invisible quota, but to elicit those laughs. When I got more popular, I lost sight of the reason why I started in the first place. Obi-Wan force feeds Qui-Gon Jinn his Mansaber is one of my all-time favorite videos, but it's also my demon. After I released it, I began to think, how in the world am I going to top this? How many people will tell me this is the best I can do even after I feel like I've done so much since then? I couldn't make every YouTube poop a 15-minute one, but I felt like I had to. Let me tell you something. Comedy is hard. As someone who's actually done stand-up, getting people to laugh is an astounding feat. The difference between stand-up and YouTube poop, though, is that on YouTube, you can only see the comments and the thumbs up or the thumbs down. I can't watch you watch my videos and see you laugh. I knew I was making funny shit, but I could never lose the feeling of it's not good enough. So, given all this, why did I come back? You know, it's absolutely strange how things work out. You see, the thing is, I wasn't trying to come back. What I was trying to do was create a brand new YouTube channel where I talk about Bollywood movies. No, seriously, Bollywood is an incredible industry, and I see it very differently from my wife who's grown up with it, so An outsider perspective, or more specifically a white man perspective, would have been a really, really interesting thing to make videos about. Oh, by the way, you know that song Whoop-Dee by CJ?
Have you on the social, man?
That opening comes from a movie called Sanam Ray. So, naturally, if I'm going to do all these videos, I'm going to need a video editor. So I purchased my weapon of choice, Vegas Pro, and I started relearning all the editing techniques by just messing around with videos I decided to download. And then something happened. I started having fun doing the remixes. I downloaded some more videos and added to what I was making. And for the first time in such a long time, I was enjoying editing. The video I ended up making was Haruhi Cures the Baloney Virus. It's one of my all-time favorites and perhaps was the most therapeutic YouTube poop I've ever made. After being out of the game for so long, I didn't expect anything of it. And I thought, it's probably just gonna get 1,000 views tops. It's currently sitting at almost 5 times that. All the comments you left are breathtaking, and they really, really mean a lot to me. The great response encouraged me to work on another. No expectations, no idea if I would make another one after that, just doing what I thought was right. And then I made another one, and another one, and another one. Yeah, after that I thought, okay, that's it, I'm back, for reals. See, this is such a hackneyed thing to say nowadays, but I understand that I really mean it. At no point was any of this, now or then, possible without you. I love reading the comments on my videos, pointing to a moment that they love the most, or even just reciting a joke or a line that they liked. Trust me, that's not a pointless comment. I read the comments. I love the comments. I give my comments thumbs up to show my appreciation whenever I can't think of anything to respond with. It's knowing that you've done something that stuck with somebody, even if the rest of it didn't meet to that moment. So, finally, what does the future hold for me and this channel? Here's the thing. I never really had a plan getting into this all the way back in 2007, and even now, I don't know what to do going forward. I want to say something like some amazing videos are on the way, but all I'm really doing now is making whatever comes to me, making it up as I go along. I'd love to be able to produce a video every week, maybe even do this for a living if I can carve out a path. One of the ideas I was toying around was starting a Patreon. That would mean that I'd have to get more consistent with my releases first, and I'd have to figure out a way to not put my videos behind a paywall. I mean, I want my videos to be watched by everybody, not the people who pay me. So for this year, just look for me to strive toward making videos more consistently until I can make this process habitual. My wife doesn't quite understand all the videos, but she has my back in this. And if this many of you were willing to wait 5 years for me to put something out, then clearly I'm doing something right. 2020 was such an odd year, but the great thing about us humans is our ability to adapt to whatever is thrown our way. We make fun where there is none. For many of you who were going through rocky times due to COVID, I hope that I was able to provide some relief from that. I love making people laugh. And if there ever was a time where we needed that, it was 2020. So to sum everything up, thank you. No, seriously, really, thank you. Thank you for clicking or tapping the videos I put out. Thank you for adding views. Thank you for rewatching your favorite parts. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know how or when you first found me, but knowing I am, or at some point was, a part of your entertainment growing up, or even now, makes me want to keep going. It's really weird producing this kind of material on a platform that's really more suited for everyday vlogging, but I'm a milk it for all it's worth. Happy April Fool's Day. Stay tuned.